I'm EJ with EverReflect. This is H Unit, partner in crime on the AMAs, everybody's favorite face. Wanted to just say how excited we are today to be able to introduce one of now my good friends, John Wood from Green Life Energy. His team, his project, everything that they're doing is something that we aspire to do with our team. And I just wanted to, you guys know I'm a big quote person, and I'm a big believer in mindset and a big believer in just throwing out things that I think can introduce positivity to the world. And in my journal, I ended up writing down some quotes from an autobiography from a gentleman named Bear Grylls. So in Bear Grylls is in his autobiography, in one of the quotes that actually reminds me so specifically of John. So I'm going to read that really quick. The quote goes like this. This is literally something that Bear Grylls wrote in his autobiography that was almost verbatim what John was speaking to me when we were having our partnership call.
Yeah, hey, 2 seconds. Yo, can I ask you one question, my man? Dugas is in here. Can you unmute Dugas, mate? Is that all right?
Yeah.
Nice one, brother. Thank you, my man.
To speak. So the Bear Grylls quote goes like this. Our dreams are just wishes if we never follow through with action. And in life, you have got to be able to light your own fire. And literally that is John. Like, he is one of these guys that can light his own fire, and you'll hear that today. So thank you, John, for being here. Doggis, thank you for being here.
Hey, listen, thank you very much for having us, brother. Seriously, my man. Really respect.
So without further ado, why don't you take a few moments, and either of you or both of you can just kind of give an overview of what your project is. I know that we've had some YouTube videos that have been glorious about your project, and then in 30 minutes, we're going to pop out of this Telegram, we're going to pop over to yours. So awesome. Give us the breakdown of what GNL is trying to do in this world with the blockchain.
A bit about me, guys. So I've got a company in the UK that's a forestry company, and like I say, we started quite small. In fact, really small. I started with like 10 pence in my bank, maybe less than that, and I grew it to one of the biggest companies in the UK, and it wasn't just that for me. It's about being able to have a legacy and build something that can only help yourself and help people. And what I mean by building JD Forestry Massive is like, anything I do, anything I touch, I will fucking bring the heat on whatever I do. And with GNL, it was a no-brainer for us, because the last year and a half we spoke about it. I've been, a few things that happened in my life, maybe, a year or so that changed a lot of things in my life. And we looked at the blockchain in a way where it can be used for so many things. Okay, there's so much things that the blockchain can be used for, and why not use it to help people and help the planet? It's a no-brainer. So we for a year I sat and I thought, and I gathered a team, and we had good things about everything. But then we thought, why not create something that can be used for energy payments? Bills just now in the UK are crazy, man. Like, I don't know if any of you've seen the news, what's going on right now in the world. There's some crazy stuff going on, and for us, it's a case of this. We want to make affordable living for people. I know you were thinking, your energy bill's not a lot, but I guarantee if you can save a bit of money on any of your bills, you'll be able to go and enjoy your fucking life. Okay, and I know you say, it's only a lot, but if you calculate over a year or whenever, it's only going to accumulate a lot. So with us, it's this: we're making a payment platform with the GNL token. Okay, the GNL token will power this app, and what we want to do with the app itself is any cryptocurrency that we put in there, people will be able to pay their energy bills with the cryptocurrencies that we put in there. Okay, and I'm going to get on to EverReflect in a minute. So, but you can't force your ideology on people. Understand that. You have to give them a choice between fiat and crypto. If you push your ideology on people, they'll not accept it. You've got to give people a free chance to choose in anything they do in life. And so it's going to work like this, our app. You'll go up to an e-scooter, you'll scan the QR code, it'll say you unlock it, you pay for it with either for an hour, a day, however long you want to use it. And you can pay for it in crypto or fiat. Okay, but it's powered by the GNL token. Okay, the same again with e-bikes. The same again with electric car charging ports. We want to make all green payments. This will be the one place to go. Understand this as well. Like, I'm sorry for swearing, but I'm not here to fuck about with this. I'm here to change people's lives and to change the planet in general. There's so many things, like in Nigeria right now, there's a few of our team members that live there, and, they only get 6 hours of power, maybe 6 hours a day, okay? So this is where we're looking about building microgrids to power communities, to help people so they're not connected to a power station. It's decentralized power, completely decentralized. The power storage will be in batteries. It'll then feed through to a smart transformer, okay? And the smart transformer will then obviously regulate the power into the buildings, okay? But the good thing about the smart transformer is this as well. It's going to be able to connect and interact with our app, which will give people the power to control the usage that's going into their houses. There, in turn with that, people get a chance to control their bills, man. Honestly, what we're doing right now is building this bridge to just let people enjoy their life. Seriously, man, like, there's so many people around the world that could benefit from this right now. And I always say this, and the team always says, I'll move entire fucking mountains for this project. And these guys, EverReflect right here, it was a no-brainer working with them, okay? Because your CEO is absolute fucking brings his fire on this project. He loves it. All the team are like that. Seriously, man, all you guys, it was a no-brainer. He's a good guy. I feel like I've known him for 10 years, and I've not. When you meet somebody like that and you connect, you're like, bang, that's it. Now, me working with him, we're absolute fucking powerhouses. I promise you that. Like, we will fucking change a lot of things. And it's not just, they're going into the wallet, but I don't just want to stop there. I want EverReflect to be part of our green energy projects as well, guys. Yeah. Okay, so, I'm fucking pumped, mate. Even speaking now, I'm fucking psyched out. But, honestly, bro.
Well, and the beauty of this, and we've said this to the community for a long time, that we've based this a lot of it's on organic growth for our community. But secondly, the whole premise of our token is obviously to initially get it out, that we want to give off a BUSD reward. But long term, it's real world blockchain application. That is the key with our NFT ticketing.
Exactly,
it's going to be something that takes the blockchain, simplifies it. Real world people can actually utilize the token, but then they have to utilize it for something in the real world that they actually need. And same thing with GNL. That you guys, you understand two things, that there is some delayed gratification with this stuff because it's not an overnight project. Getting 100%. Buying energy, getting set up with the solar panels, things that you guys have in process and work, and building out an app that's going to probably win awards because it's going to be so robust. But the fact of the matter is you guys are taking blockchain and you're putting it and you're compacting it into a formation where it can be utilized in the real world. So that's the key with everything that we want to do with basically cross-token utilization. We don't necessarily have to have every single utility that's under the sun, but we're going to have the application of EVRF in multiple utilities. And this, for us, is a no-brainer as well, because once you're in a position where you can use cryptocurrency and utility tokens to purchase energy, that is real world application that we all use every day.
Massively, man. Massively.
Yeah, and you're doing it green for the environment, which we think is just above and beyond, even more noble because of the fact you're having to go through the other steps, the other regulations to be able to make sure that it's clean, which we know isn't also as easy nowadays because there's so many other types of energy that are being used with fossil fuels.
There's a few things that comes from it as well. Like in the UK, right? There's so many companies in the UK. Like Leb, you said right there, brother. You said it, man. Energy companies rip you, man. They do. I mean, in the UK right now, Leb, you think you live in London, mate, but it's like paying another rent. For some places where you live in the UK, you're paying double rent for your energy bills as well. They go up. Some of them go up. I think in April, man, it's jumping up a lot. So for companies, we've had a few companies speak to us over the past, energy companies, and new ones coming to us now, but it's like they've come up to and says, you know that there's no energy company in the UK that does 100% renewable. Well, guess what? We're there to fucking change all of that. And what EJ is saying as well, like us working together now, and real utility, real fucking hard-working people that want to make a change. It's a fucking freight train. We're not stopping, eh? This is only the fucking start of that train journey. Believe me, It's going to fucking move a lot.
And this, maybe this is, I won't say the exact number, but this is the same foundation and mindset that John and I both agree on, and all of our teams agree on, is that in this space of smart chain, especially, that you see so much conflict and you see so many, it's almost like kids on a playground where they want to start getting into like token brawls. That's not what we're about. We're about being able to take partnerships, build allies, then as communities structure together to be able to have cross utilization of our tokens. That is the key. This is the first of many that we will be releasing. And just like John has said, that he's going to have a limited number of utility tokens that'll be available in his app, but we won't be the only one. GNL and EverReflect will be two of multiple utility tokens that you can use to purchase energy. That's massive. That's massive across so many platforms. And those are the partnerships that it takes time and we are building relationships with. And we were blessed to be able to find John and Chris.
Brother, it was the same for us, mate. Honestly, man. And like the thing is as well as this, CJ, I believe there's a bit of feedback there. Sorry, guys. I don't know if it's me or I don't know who that is, but it was a no-brainer, mate, because everything that we're looking to do, we want projects that are like, they've got the passion there. They've got the drive. They want to make that change. And like, seriously, brother, man, we connected straight away because you're on the same fucking mindset as me. You're not here to fuck about, you know, and you want to do all you guys in here that in EverReflect or in GNL or whatever, you're in the right place. You're in the right place because both of us are going to bring the heat on these projects. Believe that. We're not here to fuck about. And I've said that. I know I keep saying that. But, and another thing is this as well. What I do say to everybody is, don't look at the fucking chart. Okay, I say this. Even me and EJ spoke about this the other day. You need to look at the projects. Okay, the chart will change when the projects start. Understand that. So when you ever fret about or whatever's going on, look at the projects, guys, because the chart will always be there. Understand that these projects and these companies live beyond the chart. They live in the real world, man. We don't fall if the fucking chart falls. We'll get back up and fucking keep running. Understand that.
And that's a big key of what I love about your team is that long-term strategy, goal setting. It takes time, but also you have to have strategic plans in place and strategic partners.
Exactly.
And for what I can say from what I've seen from the entire community over at GNL, you guys, it's a glorious place to go and spend time. And that's what we've tried to build for the last 3 months in EverReflect. And the community is doing an amazing job of building rapport, building relationships, building friendships, because there's so many flashes in the pan. There's so many new tokens that are being launched, and there's so many different ones that are similar. And that's fair, and that's fine. And if people actually even enjoy some of those other projects, great. Introduce them to us. If they have real-world blockchain application, and we can start looking at doing cross-token utilization, I mean, these concepts have been so foreign to Smart Chain, because everybody was scared that it was a competition. John and I both said before, we don't have that competition.
Yeah, exactly. And like I say, with EverReflect, understand this. We said that we're going to let 5 people in, and they're the first token. Now, what does that tell you about what we think of them and how we want to work with them? Do you know what I mean? So it's like we've got another 4 spaces there, but we wanted EverReflect to be the first because we know exactly what they're going to do. And the future for them in general is fucking massive. And together, like, I believe, you know, with us wanting to work with them, and I would really, really, really want to speak to you about, obviously, other things, EJ. You know, I don't just want this to be a wallet thing, brother. I want you to be in the green energy with us on a big scale as well. I want you guys to be right in there, man, because if we can help each other grow, believe me, we're going to grow fucking fast. Because another thing that in the crypto space is, well, that's what annoys me, man. And me being real here is like, some projects don't want to see you do good. They get jealous, man. Jealousy is an absolute bastard. Trust me, man. So many people will see you do well and they'll say, oh, yeah, and, you know, and they don't want it. You know, but when you can find a genuine project like EverReflect that's fucking doing what they're doing and find a team that is as fucking genuine as these people, like, it's a no-brainer to work with them, man. It's a fucking brainer.
Same flip of the coin with you guys. And will you just maybe, I think it's public information that you can announce who's actually kind of in your core team. Is that something that you could announce for us, John?
Core team, man. Yeah, I mean, a few of them in here right now. We've got Brian. Brian, if you want to speak up. Sadiq's in here as well. We've also got Matt in here as well. So I'll tell you what, if you can unmute Matt Leeds, Joan, I think he's there. And if you can unmute Sadiq as well, I think he's in here. I don't know if Chris is in here as well. You all might know who Chris is. Great guy, shit hot on YouTube, man. He's a really genuine guy. I don't think he's here right now, but he's part of the team. But so we've got Brian, Sadiq, and who else is in here? Brian, Sadiq, and is Tulu in here, and Tulu as well. And yeah, Matt. So if you want to just tell a bit about yourself, Brian.
If you guys wanted to pop in and then maybe say a couple of words, either about GNL or stories about John.
Yeah.
Not many stories though.
I'll introduce myself real quick. My name is Brian Green. You can see me on the GNL website. I'm publicly doxxed. This is the first project I've ever actually put my face behind. And obviously because I have a lot of respect for what John's trying to achieve, and
appreciate it, and
I believe he's the right person to pull it off. It's a very ambitious goal, but you got to have the right person to pull it off, and he's that mindset. He's that person, and I think one thing about GNL, it solves a major issue with cryptocurrency. Is at the beginning and end of crypto, you still rely on fiat currency. You have to buy into crypto with fiat, and you have to sell out of crypto for fiat to pay your bills. And if we can cut that end off, that right there brings so much more adoption to crypto. You know what I mean? And and another thing that's important to note as well is regulation is coming. As much as we hate it, it's going to come. And the legitimate projects are the ones that's going to survive. The ones that make sure they follow all the the regulations, the tax code. We've spoke with lawyers just to make sure that we're not breaking any laws, and everything's good so far, and we're going to try to maintain that as much as possible. So
same here, because I had breakfast with Frederick this morning, and we're going over more paperwork, filing with all the government officials and regulations.
Brother, you know how mad it is, man. Yeah, everything just fucking keeps coming, brother. Everything. There's and the thing is, guys, you think when you go to sleep at night, we stop working? No fucking chance. It doesn't happen. It's like sleep right now. I feel like I haven't slept in fucking 5 years, man. That's how long it feels, honestly, bro. It's fucking crazy, bro.
H Unit and I can definitely agree to that, because
100%.
You thought it was busy. You thought it was busy up until the token launches, and once it launches, you realize,
fuck, man,
nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing.
I mean, I'm 34 and I look fucking 80, man. Do you know what I mean?
I just turned 40 and I've aged 5 years just from the first AMA.
It's fucking brutal, mate. Yeah, it's brutal. I mean, who else is in here? Have we got Sadiq? Is the main man in here? Where is he?
Yep.
Right, Sadiq, man. Introduce yourself, brother.
Sadiq.
Hi, guys. How are you doing? My name is Abubakar Sadiq. I'm the Director of Partnerships of Green Lab Energy. I've been in the tech industry for quite a while now. And this is my first project. And if you look on the website, you will see I'm doxxed also. And I'm very passionate about everything that we are trying to achieve. And it's only a matter of time. We are putting in the work every day, every time. And this partnership, I believe, will bring, much greater things to both parties, as it's only a matter of time when we take over the world. So I am really happy for this partnership here. And based on the project, John and Brian has, talked about it. And Mark, Stargaze is asking whether you can unmute him so that you can put in a few words.
Oh, Elliot. Stargaze, I think Matt's.
Thank you so much for taking the time. You guys are all extremely, extremely busy people on a Sunday afternoon to jump into our Telegram and to coordinate all of this with all these men. It's very, very humbling. And going back to like the attitudes for you guys, I live on a foundation of being grateful, and gratitude is like you guys are like, you are so a reflection of the people that we want to be and what our team wants to be like.
Mate, listen, brother, I'll cut you right there, brother. You are that fucking person already, my man. I'm fucking telling you that. Don't ever put yourself down. Like, I know you're not, but man, seriously, EJ, like, yeah, brother, man, you are that fucking guy already, my man. I promise you that. You are that guy. I seriously mean that. And it's a no-brainer for us to come in here and spend the time in here with your project, bro. It's no fucking brainer, because growing together is where we want to be, and, you know, it's the future, man. It's the future.
Yeah. And token team collaborations. Like, it seems so crazy for what everything we see in so much of this BSC space, because most of it is BS. But it's not. We're different. Yeah. We're different. We've said it from day one why we took 3 months to be able to release this. We've said it from the beginning of building an organic community based on friendships, not kicking people out because you talk about other tokens. You can't kick somebody out talking about another token when you want to introduce other tokens that our token's going to work with. And that's the beauty of this.
I think there's one more. There's 2 other people that can. Yeah. Is it okay if some more teams speak? Is that okay, bud?
Please do. I love it. Love it.
Awesome, brother. So we've got Matt. Now, Matt, you can explain what you do, my man, if you're still there.
Yeah, hi guys. My name's Matt. Matt Trumbull. I'm on the website as well, fully doxed. So John brought me in a number of months ago now. I've worked with him for a long time on different web products for his businesses. And I don't know if you've ever spent more than 5 minutes with John, you become a believer quite quickly. Yeah. So he's an absolutely top guy to work with, and he's so dedicated to this. Brother. So true, so dedicated, and just ready to push this up the mountain, which is what he's doing 24/7. So it's an amazing team to be part of. It really is.
It works both ways, man. You're only as good as a team you've got, and mate, we've got absolute fucking fire team. So that's what it is.
Well, and that's why that quote about Bear Grylls reminds me of you, John, about lighting a fire. Like, everybody that speaks to you, you light a passion, and that doesn't happen with everybody you speak with. And I love it. I love surrounding myself with your personality, and love being around this team.
I think, EJ, it's when, you'll be the same, brother, but with your project, it's like, there's something there. Do you know what I mean by that? I don't know if you understand, but it's like, you can feel it. I know this sounds fucking crazy shit I'm speaking, but there's always something inside you pushing you, saying, fucking go get it, go get it. Don't sit and fucking let it go, and it's always pushing me, man. And EJ, in fact, you know what's pushing me, bro. I spoke to you about all that.
Yep. And, without a doubt.
And that's every day, man. That's fucking shoving me every single day, my man. Yep. There's no stopping here. There's no fucking give up. There's no, them words don't exist, man. And one thing I'll tell you to everybody in here, okay? And I say this all the time as well, and I'm sure EJ thinks the same. Don't let anybody ever tell you can't ever do anything in life. Understand that. Okay, the people that tell you that stuff are the lazy bastards that don't want to do it. Okay, so don't ever let anybody tell you that. Always go for it. Always aim fucking high every time. Right.
Well, and we both had this conversation on the team calls earlier in the week about how it's not just the token. The utility token is the component that helps get you onto the blockchain. The long-term strategy with actual application and utility on to the real world is the key. And it's that passion of you can't say that you're just done now that the token is on an exchange and it's being traded. Chance. That's not the end goal. The end goal is much more massive and much larger. And when everybody actually sees where this collaboration will go, and the 2 projects actually end up launching both utilities that are having to be applied to people that don't even deal with cryptocurrency, it's massive for implications. And it's massive for the other people that this collaboration will draw into I talk about John Maxwell's law of the inner circle. You surround yourself with good people, because as you build those formations and those allies, it networks you out to a larger audience. When you get to those networks, that's when you capitalize. That's when you build those relationships. That's when you build that rapport. It happens in communities. It happens in families. And it damn sure well happens in business. And that's exactly why we're taking this approach.
And you're right in what you say there, because when you surround yourself with people that have got the same mindset as you understand that? Yeah. When you surround yourself with people that have got the mindset and the fire to fucking drive, what do you think is going to happen when you work together? Right. It's a fucking roaring blaze. It's not just a fire then. It's a fucking roaring blaze. That's what it is.
Because my passion for live entertainment and NFT tickets now becomes your passion. And your passion of what you're doing with green energy and being able to build a project that'll be able to literally lower energy bills for people across the globe becomes my passion as well, and our team's passion and our community's passion.
Yeah. No, you're fucking 100% right. I think Stargaze, do you want to speak up, brother?
Hey, Stargaze.
Yeah, you surround yourself with success, you will be successful.
Exactly, my man. Fucking
and
yes.
Yeah, my name's Elliot, by the way. I'm kind of a newer addition to the GNL team. I've actually been a part of GNL basically since launch day. Going back to that day actually is what got me so, involved with this project, because I did get a chance to talk to John, and the way that his passion just, oozes out into this project is unlike really, any other project that you see on the BSC, at least for me, up until this point, right? And, a lot of projects on the BSC, they say the whole, guys, this is a long-term project, whatever, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to be honest. Most times on any BSC project, I hate hearing that. Let's be honest. 99% of most BSC projects, they're not long-term projects. But like you guys in EverReflect, you took time to really perfect and develop a strategy and have a working utility, and that showed on launch day. You know what I mean? Like the people that were aping into your token, I haven't seen a launch like that, man. Like, yeah, I can't remember one, to be honest.
Yeah.
And so congratulations.
Well, I've never seen anything like it.
Yeah, that was amazing, man. No, but I'm super hyped for this partnership, with you guys, and
the growth there is massive, man. The growth there is fucking massive, because remember this as well. Nobody can copy me or fucking EJ. There's only one of us in the world, man. You know what I mean? And nobody can copy that. That's another good. I mean, I'm sure you think the same thing, EJ. It's like nobody can copy your passion. No one can copy your fire for your project. Only you can bring your fire for your project.
You can have the same token. You can have the same strategy. You could have the same tax reduction, the same burn. You can't do two things. You can't change what you said, like from your standpoint, John, and my standpoint of the leadership. You cannot compromise the team, because the team is the foundation, and people like H Unit or BP or Sailor or any of the tens and dozens of mods and admins that we have in our group, you can't emulate that. You can't copy what you have.
Can you fuck?
And now you can't copy this partnership. You can't copy the allies and the foundation that we're building with another community forging together, and the other ones that are going to be drawn into this space.
Exactly. When people see, carry on, bro. Sorry, man. No, you're good, man. I was just saying, like, the thing is as well with the utility that we're making and working together, people are going to turn heads, man. We're turning fucking heads already. Understand that, and it's everything that we're doing tonight, AMA, speaking about what we want to do. It's only just the start. I wish people would see this. I know people say, yeah, we do, but like this is the very start of what's happening. And like EJ says, and we see, you can't rush things. You can never rush anything. Everything we're doing right now is making everything fucking solid. And sorry, can you unmute Mobile Trades? Chris, he's in here. If that's okay, brother.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Where's he at?
He's hiding down the bottom.
Well, and John, the other thing I want to bring up is that I love the passion, but I love that we took on projects that cannot be resolved easily. There's a lot of adversity that you go through trying to solve some of these problems when it comes to energy, or in our case, looking at secondary tickets for live entertainment and how many people attend events around the globe. Neither project is one of those things that has a solution yet. We took on projects that need an answer and need a solution, and now we're building it. That isn't something you just snap your fingers and it's done. It's something that you bust your ass every day. There's going to be some road bumps, and there's going to be some victories. And every single time along that way, you're going to learn something, and you're going to develop something that nobody else has seen before.
Exactly. Let me say one thing, and I'm going to let you speak, Chris. Okay, there was some guys that somebody spoke to me a while ago, and they said, we never bought into your project. This is what they said to me. And they said, well, there's a few things. Let me start again. So at the start of our project, I got messages from people saying, oh, you've got a shit project. In fact, I think it was the actual guy that owns BSC Pad, this guy. And he got back to me, and he's like, you got a shit coin there. Makes no sense. All this stuff, right? So I screenshotted that a year ago. I screenshotted that. And all these people that say this stuff, a screenshot everything because I keep it, because it fuels fire.
Yeah.
That's not the only, that fuels exactly, brother. And another thing I'll say is this: the people that never bought in, they says, "Oh, John was saying some outrageous stuff. Oh, it's fucking crazy." Well, do you know what? Outrageous becomes reality in the blockchain and in GNL. And that's what I'm going to say. Honestly, it does. All right, Chris, sorry, my man.
No, you're good, John. I know better than to cut you off.
What's up, guys?
What's up, guys?
Hey, thank you for taking time to be in here away from your family on a Sunday. I know that's important to you, so we appreciate it.
Oh yeah.
Hey, no problem. For GNL for me, and then I'm doxxed, right? Obviously, I run the YouTube channel. Try to talk about utility projects and passionate about crypto. For me, joining GNL, I viewed that as this is my project because I wasn't going to put my name behind anything that I didn't truly 100% believe in. I believe in John and his integrity, and I've gotten to meet you, EJ, and become friends. And I feel the same way about EverReflect, and I think it's just so amazing that two projects with real-world utility are coming
100%,
together.
my brother. Yeah.
Going above all the muck and mire and just trying to actually accomplish something in the real world, and then developing community and friendships along the way.
Yep, it's the key. It really is.
And it's given. Sorry, carry on, bro.
So no, I was going to cut you guys off because I'm actually late for another. I
just realized that. Fucking hell, that time passed fast, mate. That just
was
felt like 2
fast.
minutes to me.
So
fuck me, bro.
What we're going to do is we're pump the brakes. We're going to jump from our Telegram, and we'll have the admins post it into our chat as well. And we're going to end this recording, and we're going to jump over to the GNL Telegram community and do basically a similar AMA, but just kind of continue the conversation.
Yeah.
So, you guys, do you want us to do video in that as well, or is it going to be voice?
Brother, listen, man, you can do whatever you want to do, my man. If you want to go on the mic, don't worry about the cameras, brother. We all know you, my man. So you can go. You can go for the mic if you want.
Love you guys. Thank you. Everybody that's on that team, taking the time to be here today and speak to our community. I say it all the time, but it's humbling. And it blows me away, the integrity, the passion. And we will see you guys in just a minute, all right?
Awesome,
brother.
We'll see you soon,
we'll be right there.
Thank you.